just popped up.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
That's all praises to the Heavenly Father. His true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and his son's name, who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, real name in the Hebrew is Yahushua. Also give a praise, honor, and glory unto the Harakakadash, the Holy Spirit, which is the force and entity that makes this edification possible. I also want to say shalom to all you sincere hearted Akim wa Akwaf, that's your brothers and sisters, make your bodies a living sacrifice on a daily basis in this wicked and adulterous generation. I also want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us truth and who rule well. And back at it once again. And I got the beloved priest.
Shalom, shalom.
Yeah, I got the beloved priest Benaiah with me. We out here at the park, just I just hit this little lesson, man, just meditating upon a few things. As you can see the title, it says digital slavery is here and other topics. See, digital slavery is here. And that digital slavery, it's under the guise of protecting humanity. It's under the guise of peace and safety. It's under the guise of protecting the planet, right? Going green, you see, tracking your carbon footprint, all right? But nonetheless, this is, as scripture says, I'm gonna open up with this in 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11, and it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. That's right, because Satan works through a physical counterpart. Satan works through, right, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, right? Particularly these elites, the upper echelons of the ranks of Edom, if you will, right? So Satan is working through these people, man. And this is why, as it speaks about in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, for that day shall not come unless there come a falling away first, and what? And that man of sin be revealed. Hey, we're going to keep talking about it. Hey, same message, just a different day, you see? And we're going to keep exposing this devil, right? Because what does that do? That's making a hedge and binding the breaches in the minds of our people. Because for so long, we have been ignorant of this man's devices, how this man gets down. We had no idea of how wicked this place and satanic this place is until the Lord peeled our eyes back, man. You see? And we see it's a lot of dark things happening, man. This is a spiritual warfare. And as you Akim and Akwaf may be privy to, right, we're in July. We're no longer in June, but we in July. You see? And what was on the government website that was supposed to come out in July, right? That fed now. And this is the mark of the masses' digital enslavement. While yet you have people in 2 days from now, right? You got some people celebrating it this weekend, celebrating their so-called independence on Independence Day or the 4th of July. But yet this the same month where this man, he is implementing laws and legislations, right? And particular payment systems that's going to make you perpetual slaves in his system, man. Got anything else?
Oh, yeah. Isaiah 6 and 9 in the GNT. It says, so he told me to go and to give the people this message. It says, no matter how much you listen, you will not understand. No matter how much you look, you will not know what is happening. And that's what you got now, because like the brother said, we just sitting there, having a spiritual conversation about, the article and stuff that we're going to bring out, and how, and right across from us, basically, you got some people, people jogging and out in the park and shit, playing basketball. These people really, they have no idea what's coming or what's taking place, man. You see why? Because the Lord has them blinded to a lot of this stuff that's taking place, man. That's happening on the planet Earth, man. You see a lot of judgment that's getting ready to happen. These people are blind to, man. They out in the park and thinking this place is gonna continue. A lot of them don't even know about Fed now, man. You see, especially so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're the main ones who be unaware of shit like this is going on, that's taking place, man. But all of this is a part of this man's plan to trap you in this digital slavery, man. You see, because like the brother said, why they clowning saying, "Oh, it's June, it's July now." Well, this man is still pushing forth his plans to set up this new world order, man. You see, but it says, verse 10, it says, then he said to me, make the mind of these people dull and their ears deaf and their eyes blind, so that they cannot see or hear or understand. If they did, they might turn to me and be healed. You see, and that's what we do. We coming out and we telling these people, but no matter, the Lord got these people blinded, man. You see? He's literally got angels that's blocking these people from hearing and understanding what we're saying. You see? Because this is the real news. This is the most important thing that's happening on the planet Earth right now. The prophets bringing out the message of the Lord, man. You see? Like the scripture saying, Amos, man, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Well, the trumpet is being blown right now. We're the trumpets. Isaiah 58:1, man. You see? And we telling our people their transgressions, and we telling our people what's getting ready to take place. Like the brother said, you know, about Esau, that's a part of our job as watchmen, like it says in Ezekiel 35, man. They set your face, you know, to be against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, man.
Right.
You see? And to bring out what this nigga is doing, man. You see, in the desolation that the Lord is going to bring upon him, man. Mm-hmm. One more, bro. It says, I have asked, how long will it be like this, Lord? He answered, until the cities are ruined and empty, until the houses are inhabited. It says, until the land itself is a desolate wasteland. You see? So these people are going to be unaware, just like those people back during the time of the flood. You see? They was unaware until what? Their destruction came. Their flood came, man. And it's going to be likewise in these times, man. They're going to be unaware until these missiles drop, man, until this judgment come. You see?
Yeah, yeah. Because you had mentioned about blowing that trumpet, you know, because this is every time, you know, the men of the Lord, you know, bring out lessons, bring out articles or whatnot, you know, showing our people, you know, ultimately the wrath that's coming from Yahweh Shema Shah, particularly, it don't matter which avenue it comes from, whether it's from Esau, Edom, or whether it's from you know, a plague or whatnot, right? When we blow that trumpet, like let's say for instance, like you used to hearing tornado sirens going off in your neighborhood every day, you know, like it's like a tornado testing. Well, the more and more that person hears that siren go off every day, they get desensitized to it. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, well, ain't nothing happened yesterday, but the trumpet blew yesterday, but ain't nothing happened. So it keeps happening day after day, week after week, through a process of time, right? That's how people's ears become dull and not hearing anymore. You know, because if anybody in their right mind, when they first hear this truth, when they first hear this message, they'll be like, oh shit. But then as days pass by, months progress, and sometimes years, you know, and nothing major like really has happened yet, but yet they're still blowing the trumpet, people become desensitized. You see? But see, the elect, they're not gonna have that mindset. They're still gonna take the same word with urgency as from the very first day they heard it. Just like Noah. Noah was preaching for 120 years, building that ark for 120 years. That 120th year, right, on that last day, he took that word of warning just as serious, if not even more serious, than the very first day the Lord gave it to him, man. Mm-hmm. You see? So it'll behoove you, hey, you listen to these videos every time brother bring out a 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, because you know our people, man. Jake, he just want to hear something new. You know, they just talked about that yesterday. You damn right. We're going to keep talking about it. Why? Because Esau keep doing the same shit. He's not done. Esau's not done with his enterprise, man.
Yeah.
He's, you know, there's council meetings happening right now while niggas in Papados, man. You see?
Yeah, nigga, you can turn on fucking 97.9, listen to the same old fucking song, 10 songs that Esau play all day, but you get bored of what we saying. Yeah. You see? And then another point too, man, like you said with Noah, how Noah, he heard that message, man, and he kept that same how can I say it?
Urgency.
Urgency, man. Because the Lord didn't tell Noah how long he would be out there doing that. You see, the Lord didn't give Noah a set time. Like, you're going to be doing this for 120 years. Noah didn't know. Yeah. Noah just kept on going, but he believed that whole time it can happen. It's going to happen. You know, the Lord, it's going to happen, man. And that's likewise the same mindset the elect is going to come in, man. You see, we don't know what day, what hour it's going to happen. Like Yahweh said, nobody, no man or no angel know of that day, not even the Son, but the Father only, man. You see? But we going to keep that same endurance, man. You see, and keep pushing, because the Lord has given us eyes to see that this place is getting ready to go down, man. You see?
I have one for you.
Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 12 and verse, start right here at verse 45. It says, but, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking, but, and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and eat and drink and be drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
'Cause a lot of these Israelite camps are gonna be in that same stead, man. You see, beating their servants, man. You see, getting drunk. Not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not
going
really.
back into the
Yeah, no, go ahead,
yeah,
bro.
going back into the cares of this life, man.
Yep.
You know, now they trying to
Can you have fun in the truth?
right.
Can you smoke weed? Like, nigga, come on, bro. There's more important stuff. Jake just get caught up on dumb shit, man. Even like with the flat earth, nigga, the earth flat. Nigga, who gives a fuck, bro? You should be worrying about how to fucking get out of here, man. You see? Your salvation should be more important than if the fucking earth is flat, man. We'll know that. Hey, everything will be revealed once we get these new bodies, man, and the kingdom comes, man. But until now, your only mission should be, man, trying to survive. How I'm gonna get out of this, man? You see?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was it. So you had the article?
Yeah, I got the article. All right, this is from Technocracy News and Trends. All right, it says King Charles plots to accelerate UN's 2030 agenda goals and complete digitalization of humanity. It says,
I got a scripture for you.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. And woe means what? Great destruction. And that's what's coming upon the inhabitants of the earth. Why? It says, for the devil, right? And the brother Benaiah went into that word devil a couple weeks ago, man.
Shit, I grabbed it.
All right, bet. Yeah, that's a bit.
All right, real quick.
Hey, the world's about to figure out who the devil is, man. Mm-hmm. You know that all that Greek mythology is about to leave everybody's mind. People think that the devil is a man down in the darkest parts of the earth with a red spandex suit on with a pitchfork.
Yeah.
But now everybody's about to realize, goddamn, the devil, he's the one that I was trusting in, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, brother.
All right, this is that word devil in Revelation 12 and 12. It says Strong's G1228, Diablos. And going straight down to it, it says a metaphor applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of God, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him.
Man, so that's who the devil is. It's a man who opposes the will of Yahweh Bashma Shah, or the cause of righteousness that Yahweh Bashma Shah has set for this place, man. And who's opposing Yahweh Bashma Shah? It's Esau Edom.
Yep.
All right, what month did we just get out of a couple of days ago? You see? The very fact that, that this man, well, that the Lord says that the beginning of pride, or the beginning of pride, or Salakia, or pride is the beginning of destruction, roughly paraphrasing.
Pride goes before destruction.
Yeah, pride goes before destruction. What does this man do? He has Pride Month.
Mm-hmm.
You see? When the Lord says everything he created was good, but yet Esau turns around and say, we need to alter particular things. You see? This shows who is in opposition against Yahweh Bashma Shah, which by default, who's the devil. So let's go back.
Hey, real quick, and you can tell, man, this, like it says, this digitalization of humanity, or this digital slavery, man, is part of Esau God complex, man. You see, because everything, like the scriptures say, man, everything has to obey the will of the Lord. Now Esau's trying to do that on the left-hand side via his technology to get everybody to bend to his will. He can control everybody, man. You see? Everything that you see this man doing, he's trying to everything that the Most High do, Yahweh Shem Shah do on the right hand side, Esau wants to do that on the left hand side via his blessing, via his technology, man. You see?
Hey, cause I'm gonna finish this out, and I got something to say. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the sea, of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you.
Oh man, you gotta break that part down, bro. About that woe to rejoice ye. Read that one more time, bro.
Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Yeah, that's going into the elect, man. You see? Because like it tells you in the book of Colossians, man, we should set our affection on the things that is in the heavens, man.
Right.
You see, so our minds are in the heavens, man. Our things are, so we rejoicing when we see these things, man. You see? Because we know what we know this man is getting ready to take down. We know Yahweh Shai is coming back, and we know the kingdom is coming, man. That city that we longing for, man. You see? But on the other hand, it's gonna go into the rest of the people, man. You see, woe, destruction unto them, though. You see, because you got to remember, during that time of tribulation, this great tribulation that the scriptures talk about, the elect is going to be protected, man.
That's right.
You see, they're the only one that's going to be protected, but it's going to be woe to everybody else, man. That's why it says woe to the inhabitants of the earth, man. The rest of the people, man, who especially so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're not repenting and turn back unto the Lord, man.
It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. That's right. And this is why now you got King Charles, right, saying that hey, we need to accelerate our 2030 agenda, man. This devil knows he has a short time, man. Why? Because pursuant to prophecy, Job 14, what does it say? It says for he has bounds that he cannot pass. He knows that he knows that the Lord rules in the kingdom of men. You see, because Esau, he's very heavy in this dark occultic world, man. You see, and these demons, these enchanters, these prognosticators, they're losing power, man. You see, because Yahweh Shah is about to come back and end this man's kingdom. But see, another point I want to make, because the brother was mentioning about, he was mentioning, you know, digital. Damn, that's a hard ass word.
Digitalization or something like that. Yeah.
Y'all know what we mean. Digitization.
Yeah.
This tongue ain't for us, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a curse, man. We speaking in English, man. But nonetheless, yeah, the very fact that this man is so heavy on, you know, this digital world, right? This is, like you said, this is him trying to play God, man. Because when you go into the definition of digitalization, right, it pretty much means to make an account of numbers, you see? And that's what Yahweh Shema Shah does. Because what does scripture say in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, like the 11th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, it says, for the Lord, all the Lord's works are done in weight, measure, and number. You see? If you deal with everything in weight, measure, and number, you see, that means that you got control. Like, you know exactly, you know, what's what and how much is, you know, of that quantity. And Esau, this is him trying to solidify his grip upon the planet Earth. He wants to know exactly what is going on, right, and how much, right, is being distributed throughout my kingdom. You see, because right now you got niggas, they selling dope, you know, they dealing with cash, and there's a lot of money that's not accounted for in this man's system. But see, Esau, he's trying to deal with everything in weight, measure, and number, right? And by doing that, he's going to use this digital world, if you will, putting everything in his system. Because we ain't got no power to, you know, have a computer and say, all right, this is how much money I got. Just type in some damn numbers. No, it's going to be all done on his modulator, if you will. You see, this is how I'm gonna have control. Today you may have a 1,000 tokens, digital coins, and tomorrow, just because you said something on YouTube, like, oh man, F you, nigga, he gonna take all your digital tokens out, man. You see?
Hey, that's good. And that's exactly how it's gonna be, because they gonna base it off that that's taking place over there in China with that social score, man. You see? Because like the brother said, that's a part of it, man. When you go into they social score over there in China, man. Like, if you do anything, they start everybody off with 1,000 points, man. You see? And like certain shit, like the brother said, you say something on the internet, that's 100 points taken off. You see? And the lower and lower you go, you see your rights get taken away. You see? Some people not able to buy plane tickets or ride the bus. You see? Or they can confine you to a certain area for a certain amount of years, man, until your score go up. You see? And that's what Esau is gonna base this beast system out of, man. You see, your ass is going. Why you think he's trying to create these 15-minute cities, man? You see, this everything smart, like the brother said, to link your ass up to. And then why he boasting up in this AI? You see, because that AI is gonna be used to keep your ass in check, man. You see, to keep track of everything, man. Because you can see he try to do it right now with these Social Security numbers, man. You see, but you got people like from other like Mexico, you know, Jake down there in Mexico, they cross the border. You know what I'm saying? So he can't keep track of who all over here. You know what I'm saying? They call them illegal immigrants. Well, Esau now he come up with a way he can put this thing in your ass, man. And to where and that shit gonna link up to his cloud, man, and he can track every fucking thing, man. You see? So instead of your baby getting a Social Security card, a Social Security number when they born, they gonna get some up in that hand, man. You see?
I found that scripture.
Okay.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11 and verse 20. It says, yea, and without these might, they have fallen down with one blast, being persecuted of vengeance, and scattered abroad through the breath of thy power. But thou hast ordered, talking about the Lord, but thou hast ordered all things in measure and number and weight. See, and that's what digitalization is all about: measuring things in number and in weight, man. You know, trying to figure out how much is upon your scales or balances of your scales, man.
Yep.
You see, because right now Esau, he don't really know how much money, the average. Well, he does, because he could take like averages and means of things, right? But as far as like giving like a pinpoint accuracy of how much money, or substance a person got, he really don't know. Because there's a lot of money in mattresses, money in your closet.
Yep.
He's getting to the point now. He's like, no, F that, man. I need control of it all. And this is him fulfilling that prophecy in Habakkuk chapter 2 and 5, man. Keeping unto himself all people, man. You see, and that includes the earth's resources, you see, and the human resources, because there's people he don't even know that exist.
Yeah.
If you're not in Esau's system, like the brothers bringing out that point about Social Security. There's people that's up on the planet. They don't have a Social Security number, man. So in Esau's eyes, you don't even exist. You see? So he's about to put an end to all that. He's about to measure and number it, and that's a sin. Yeah. Because the Lord didn't give a command.
Censor. You don't supposed to. Yep.
That's what it's all going back to. Counting every goddamn thing, man. Trying to put himself in the position of Yahweh Bashmal Shah. Because only the Lord knows all the number of the stars. Esau can tell you that. He tells you, there's 8 trillion planets out here in the Milky Way.
Yeah, he nigga
just lying. He just trying to measure things because he got that God complex, man. Proving who the man of sin is. But you got it, brother.
Come on. You want to go back to the article?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, back in this article, it says, the World Economic Forum and the United Nations are so concerned that the goals of Agenda 2030, sustainable development and Great Reset, aka the technocracy under a one world beast system, are in jeopardy of not being fulfilled by the appointed date, that they have called a summit in September to discuss how they can kickstart their stalled totalitarian agenda. It says the September 18th through 19th summit in New York will mark the beginning of a new phase of accelerated progress towards the sustainable development goal, according to the UN website. It says the WEF founded in 1971 by German economist and engineer Klaus Schwab. I think I'm saying that right. Schwab. Under tutelage of Dr. Henry Kissinger, has said for years that by 2030 the people of the world will own nothing, that they will have no privacy, but they will somehow learn to like the evolving state of the digital slavery.
Wow. And you see the masses of the people. Oh, you about to say something?
Nah, you got it, bro.
Yeah, you see the masses of the people. You see through the process of time, Esau, through his enchantments, he's groomed the minds of the people to accept this, man. Because anybody in their right mind, right? Because this is public information. This is www.com, right? This is out in the public where anybody can read this. It's been said, it's been broadcasted on notable, high media outlets, on YouTube, right? Literally Esau telling you, like, yes, you're gonna own nothing and be happy. You're gonna eat bugs. You're gonna eat lab-grown meats. But yet, there's not an uprising. There's not a outcry. You see? There's not an outcry. Why is that? Because Esau has groomed the minds of the people to where they're going to willingly accept being slaves, being digital slaves.
Yep.
And that's like,
no. Go ahead.
Yeah. And this is pursuant to Revelation chapter 13. I'll grab that real quick. Because if you're not part of the elect, you're going to worship the beast. You're going to take his mark, right? This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. And who's that him is speaking about? Esau, Edom. And this beast system, as that article was going to. That's what this system is. It's a beast system. You see? It's pursuant to Revelation chapter 13. This is that revised Roman Empire. Because what was Rome known for doing? Doing the same things it's doing now. Back then they used to brand their soldiers, to mark them, for their own identification purposes. But now that branding is in modern times is what? That C-hip, that charagma. So I'm gonna finish this out. It says Revelation 13 and 8. and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. And the people whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life is the elect. So as we just stated earlier, everybody who's not a part of the elect, they are going to worship, and they are worshiping, right, this beast system. If you're not signing a crime for the abominations, you're worshiping the beast system. No matter how black power you are, how much you advocate for black excellence, if you're not signing crime, if you're not taking a harsh stance, a stiff stance, against this man's kingdom, and you're doing it in the names of Yahweh Shema Shah, you're worshiping this man's system, this beast system, and you will take that corrupt. And also, you had something else?
No, you got it, bro.
And also in that article, as it was mentioning, how they fear that their plans are not going to go in the timely fashion as they thought, and so now they're about to reconvene in September, right? The reason why is because the Lord is frustrating this man, and ultimately what's frustrating this man is the prophets. See, because everything else is right on time. Like the mindset of the people is ripe for destruction, but see, he wasn't counting on the prophets raising up here in Babylon the Great and exposing him. Like, bro, this ministry is very powerful.
So that was a perfect scripture that you started off with Revelations 12 and 12, bro. Because that's what he's doing. Like you said in the article, he said that they scared that it's not gonna go through, so they're gonna have another meeting, man. You see, so it lets you know that he's getting ready to. He got a short time, so he's trying to rush it. So he's gonna come down with great wrath. He's gonna do anything he gotta do to fulfill this his NWO, man. You see, to bring forth the image of the beast, that beast system, man, that the brothers are going into, which gonna have you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans and the rest of the world, all right, slaves unto him, man. You see, to where this gonna be your God. Because if you get that Karangma, man, that you basically saying that Esau is your God. He put his name upon you, just like the Lord said he had put his name upon Israel. You see, Esau is putting his name upon. Esau wants to put his name upon you. You see. Yep.
This is why Esau is frustrated. This is Isaiah chapter 44 and 25. I'm starting verse 24. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself." And the Lord he constantly speaks, and reminds us all throughout the scriptures, of who created this planet, who created the heavens and the earth, man. Because Esau, right, he has deceived the masses into what? Big Bang Theory. There is no God. You see? So he says, verse 25, that frustrateth the tokens of the liars. See, so Esau is frustrated. The Lord has frustrated the tokens of the liars, man. Just like in ancient Egypt, how the Lord frustrated those magicians and wise men. They were trying to oppose everything, all the workings of the Lord that he was doing through his prophets then. Well, the Lord rose up prophets in Babylon, and we're showing new signs, right, and wonders through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. So Esau and his enchanters, they're frustrated, man. Says that frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and maketh diviners mad, that turneth wise men backward. And how the wise men turn backward, right? Like it says in Jeremiah 49, is there no more wisdom in Teman? You see? And Teman is the Germans, and that's who Klaus Schwab is, man. He's a German, right? He's turning these wise men backward, man. Having society about to eat bugs, you see?
Yeah, he already got these niggas eating bugs, man. You niggas eating sea bugs,
man.
So it's really not gonna be a hard change for these people, man. You see, like I said, they're already eating shrimp, crab, and lobsters. Those are bugs, man. They just don't dwell on the land. They in the sea. You see? And these people, bro, we already eating this shit, bro. Like there's certain shit that Esau putting these fucking like brothers. I seen the fucking video today, bro. This nigga spray out fruits down with fucking, I forgot what it's called, bro, but it's fucking basically roaches. Like that's why you see that wax on it. The wax on, that's why you go and it's looking all shiny and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you look up the it start with an I forgot what it's called, bro. But it's basically made out of fucking roaches, bro. So he's crushing them motherfuckers down and spraying and putting that shit on the fucking on your vegetables, man, and shit, and making that shit in apples and making that shit look shiny, man.
Wow.
You see? Let alone the shit that he puts in candies, man. he allows a certain amount of bugs to go through in chocolate. You see, so man, it's not gonna be, especially these people's minds are already conditioned, like the brother said, man. You see, Esau just waiting on the time. He's trying to get everything else in order. Then he's gonna present it, and these people they're gonna willingly take it, man, because they look at this man as God. They're dependent on this man's technology. You see, they love it, man. Esau makes it convenient for them, you know, and that's the mindset of these Americans, man. They gotta have it now. This popcorn mentality, this microwave ass mentality, man.
Yo. And he used that 2020 scenario, that 2020 FF, if you will, right, with that C to the 1 to the 9 as an experiment to just see. That's all that was. He was just trying to see what the mindset of people was like. It's something called probing. You know, before you actually, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you meet a new woman or whatever, and you trying to test your bounds, like how far she'll go with you. Kind of probe her, do certain things. So I could take it this far with her. She, you know, she ain't gonna like that. Well, see, so Esau, he's mind fucked the people. He's probed the minds of the people. It's like now he knows how far he can take it with you. See, he's like, oh shit, man. Most of the population got down with the juice, so they ready for the seal.
Yep. And he took all those people who were against it, man. You know, the people making statuses on social media. All that Esau got a list. He got a list of the people who just who are the sheeple. He got a people he gonna have to re-educate. Then he got that red list of people he just gonna have to kill. You see, because he know that they not gonna get down with it, man. All this is being tracked on your phone. Everything, Esau got an individual file on everybody, man.
Yep.
You see, so all your thoughts and shit, people put, Esau, you know what I'm saying, condition the people to put that shit on social media. That's why you see these bitches writing dumb shit. Oh, I'm feeling down today. This dumb ass shit, man. You see?
Yeah.
Just conditioning these people, and they got a file on every fucking body, man.
Yeah, bro. And like, especially these iPhones, bro. These iPhones have given Esau a lot of tech. Now,
man,
ultimately, if you're a part of the elect, it don't matter because the Lord got us covered. But if you're not part of the elect, man, you got a lot to be afraid of, man. You know, if you're not repentant towards Yahweh Bashma Shai, you got a lot to be afraid of. Cause these iPhones got a lot of people's. It's got your life on it, man.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you crank up your car, like if your car is connected to Bluetooth or whatever, or even if it's not, like as soon as you get in your car. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like your maps will pop up, and it's used to like the locations that you go.
Yep.
And it tells you like how much traffic gonna be there. Oh yeah, you could, and you're gonna be in downtown Dallas in 50 minutes. You know, because it's so used to you, and it's always on specific days that you go on a Tuesday or a Friday, like on our camp days, man. Esau, he's tracking people, man. But see, people's gotten used to this tracking thing, you know, because it's on your phone, it pops up. Like, oh shit, you know. So years pass by. People got used to it, right? But he's about to take it to a new level, man.
Hey, that's why I said right here in the article, Henry Kissinger, he said for the years that by 2030, the people of the world will own nothing, and that they will have no privacy.
Oh man,
you see, that ain't privacy. Yep. Everywhere you go on your fucking phone, you like you said on certain days and shit.
Yep.
That lets you know this man, you have no privacy, man. Then you got smart TVs in your house, everything, bro. And it's just tracking what you watch. It's watching your ass too, man. You see? This is what you people got to look forward to if you want this place to continue. A digital slavery, man. Your ass gonna be a slave, bro.
Man, yeah, like even like what you was saying, like the things that you say is being recorded. There's been a lot of times, man, I'll be at camp, or I just even be in my house, just talking to somebody or whatever, and my Apple Watch picks up my conversation, and it just gives me a whole list of, you know, things on the internet or what I'm talking about. I'm like, what the fuck? You know? So there's no privacy. Your TVs, your iPhones, like you tell your homeboy, yeah, man, I need to get some new J's, you know what I'm saying? And like as soon as you get on Instagram or the internet, you know, you got Jay, you know, got advertisements and shit. So technology is AI, bro. Like this is if Yahweh Shai was not to intervene, AI would rule everybody's life forever, man. You see? So Yahweh Shai, if he's our only hope. He's our only hope out of this system. And as a matter of fact, let me grab this in 1 John. This is why Yahweh Shai was made manifest for this very time right now. 1 John chapter 3 and 9. So like it, 1 John 3 and 8. But he that committeth sin is of the devil. For the devil sinneth from the beginning. And it's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, right? Because the spiritual demon Satan, he don't go off. right? The angels, they don't transgress the Lord's commands. This devil that sinned from the beginning is going to that serpent. And that serpent evolved from that serpent. Then he went to Cain. Then he went to Esau, Edom, right? It says, for the devil sinned from the beginning. For this purpose, the Son of the Most High was manifested that he might destroy the works of the devil. See, so Yahweh Shah was made manifest for this very purpose, man, to destroy the works of Esau, Edom, to destroy this cyborg, fake ass reality that we live in, this plastic generation. You see, Yahweh Shah is about to come and smite the image upon his feet, man. You see, and set up a real kingdom, set up real wealth, not no digital coins, no Bitcoin. No, we're about to start dealing again with gold and silver and people, trading people, man.
Resources.
That's
wealth.
Yep. And Esau knows that, but he just gives the masses, this fake little petty ass wealth just to appease you, give you little crumbs, all right? But he got all the gold in like Fort Knox, out there. Where's Fort Knox at? Isn't it Georgia or somewhere?
I think so, yeah. I think, yeah.
But like Fort Knox, that's a big ass gold reserve. Who owns it? The very fact, right? Hey, because you got certain Jakes say, well, Esau, he don't rule the world. So-called white man don't rule the world. You got other people, No, who owns these gold reserves, man? It damn sure ain't no Jake. It's Esau, Edom, who goes throughout the four corners of the earth, raping, robbing, and murdering and pillaging innocent civilians and societies for this gold, and heaps it to himself. It's Esau, Edom. But yet he's gonna give you numerals on a computer to dictate your wealth, your so-called wealth. And this is why Paul tells us in 1 Timothy the 6th chapter, right? It says for what? That these are uncertain riches, man. But many that trust in these uncertain riches pierce themselves with it, man, unto utter destruction. Gaining the world but losing your soul for uncertain riches.
Shit, look at Kanye.
Oh man.
See, that's an example, bro. He was a billionaire. In a matter of a day, that shit got dwindled, man. You see? This money now, bro, is uncertain riches, man. That's why the scriptures tell you to lay up treasures in heaven, man. You see, these treasures that we laying up, man, by doing the work, by being brotherly, man, by actually living the scriptures in our actual individual lives when we're not around brothers, it's laying up treasures, man. And that's something that Esau can't touch. He can't take that away, man. You see, and in the times that we coming into, we're going to be able to tap into that. You see? So we storing this wealth up now for the days to come. And while everybody else is poor, we're going to be rich, man. You see? And we're going to be able to tap into that, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to allow us to tap into all these riches that we've been, we're going to hit. Like Jake we put down our money in that stock, and we waiting. Well, the elect is getting ready to hit, man. You see?
Yeah, because people forgot what happened at the beginning of this year, right? It was with a couple of banks. I believe it was with Chase, and Citibank. Hey, people, they went to
Bank
bed.
of America.
Yeah, Bank of America. They went to bed that night, checking their bank accounts. Okay, shit, I got a couple of dollars in there. Bet. Woke up the next morning, all this shit gone, man. All this shit. People forgot about that though.
Yeah, shit disappeared.
Yeah, shit disappeared. Like, goddamn, some people was owing. They was in the deficit. They had to owe. You see? But now, hey, through a process of time, we in July now. People forgot about that. Now you got niggas, man, I'm trying to stack my money in the bank. I'm chasing the bag again. You see? Yeah. So these people, they're through. They're ready for destruction, man. You see? But the elect, hey, Lord willing, we a part of that number. We getting richer and richer every day, man. With, giving the Lord that sacrifice he wants. Because ultimately, sacrifices are investments. You don't lose when you sacrifice with the Lord. You see? Like what the Lord tested our forefather Abraham with, about to sacrifice his son Isaac. Isaac knew, Abraham knew, like, bro, this is an investment, really. Even if I do sacrifice my son, the Lord gonna raise him up, and I'm still obtaining the blessing that he's gonna give me, making me a father of many nations, man. You see? So sacrificing for the Lord, that's the true investment. You see? You got it, brother.
All right, going back to this article, it says you will be living in a tiny apartment in a so-called smart city where almost no work. It says where almost no works. Sitting back playing video games, enjoying a universal basic income check from the government. The smart homes situated inside smart cities will be powered by artificial intelligence, an all-knowing force with a watchful eye on everyone's activities, movements, even their thoughts. It says people will willingly eat bugs and artificial lab-grown meats as their source of protein in a universal effect to help the earth heal, quote unquote, heal itself through carbon neutrality. I think I'm saying that right.
Oh, neutrality?
Yeah,
carbon neutral. Oh, another thing, we was talking about in the chat earlier this week with the brothers. Let me get that. So why is the devil so gun-ho about carbon? How come he ain't gun-ho about any other element? Out of all these elements in the periodic table, he's just harping upon carbon. This is why. It says, let me find this. Yeah, because carbon, it has 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. And this shows us once again who that man of sin is. You know, Revelation 13:16, it says for his number is 666. You see, everything about this man, you know, it points. All fingers pointing to who this man is. You see, he's dealing with 6 when you had to have that spacing in between people, you know, for isolation in the time of you know, that C to the 1 to the 9 crisis. Right, you had to stand 6 feet apart. You know, why not 5? Why not 7? You know, why is it 6? Everything's dealing with 6 with this man. Carbon, you know, like we just stated, there's 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, man. You see, it's like the Lord just throwing us bones to let us know, like, hey, this is the man of sin right here. What else I got to do? All right, and you even got particular Edomites, man, blowing the whistle. You see, that used to be in the so-called upper echelons with Esau, Edom in those ranks, man. You know, now they're no longer a part of it, and they telling you what this man's plan is. What was that one dude? I can't remember his name. I know Apostle Ramblab speaks about him often. He was on. He was being interviewed by Alex Jones, saying that the end goal of everything is to see hip humanity.
Damn, I forgot, bro.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. But yeah, I mean, that's
an
just
old ass interview.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But that's just a prime example, man. This devil, he's telling you what he's gonna do, man. Mm-hmm. You see, but when it comes out of the mouth of the watchman, right, out of the mouth of men that look just like you, out of men that grew up, you know, around you, you see, you're not gonna accept it. But that's all right though, because the blood is off our hands, and it's still gonna come to pass regardless, man. Things are about to take a major change, bro, in the earth. You know, he's about to eliminate the middle class. That's why it says in Revelation 13:16, for he calls it all for he shall cause all rich and poor. You see, free and bond. So it ain't mentioned nothing about middle class there. See, and that's what makes up America. It's the middle is that middle class society. Because like unlike other nations and other kingdoms, you know, you either poor or you rich there. You know, you live in Africa. You know, most Africa is poor. You know, but here in America, you can have a decent life. You know, being in that middle class, you know, stratus, if you will. You can have your nice car, nice little family, nice little house. You see, but see, the middle class is about to be obliterated.
Yep.
And it's gonna happen. Hey, this year is gonna be a lot of big steps that's gonna obliterate that. You see.
Yep.
And this is why Yahweh Shah said he's coming for the poor, man. He's coming for the poor. And the poor, hey, that's us, the nation of Israel, man. We're poor in all respects, in all regards. You see? So you got it, brother.
Come on, this is real quick. So Rock 13:23 in the GNT, it says, when a rich person speaks, everyone is silent, and they praise him to the skies for what he says. It says, but let a poor person speak, and everybody says, who is that? They push him down if he so much as stumbles. You see? So like going back to what the brother said, just because it's coming from us, that's even our families, man. Because it's coming from us, because they knew us, you know what I'm saying, at one point in time, because they don't truly know us no more. We're not those same people. You know what I'm saying? Before we, you know what I'm saying? We're not those same people that we used to be. You know what I'm saying? So they don't truly know us like that anymore, man. You see, but they look on the outside image. Oh, you still the same. You know what I'm saying? They don't know us. That's why they can't comprehend that the Lord is dealing with us. But just because it's coming from us, they don't want to believe. But that goes back into what Yahweh Shah said. A prophet is not, he don't have honor in his own country, man. You see? They're not gonna truly know that the Lord is dealing with us Can we get that real quick?
Ezekiel 33?
Nah, I was gonna get that in about that Micah, bro. That Micah 7, bro.
Oh, come.
They ain't gonna know, you know what I'm saying, until the Lord reveal who he's dealing with, man. And we coming into the time where who the Lord is dealing with is gonna be openly shown, man. You see, because they're gonna have a hedge of protection around them. Divine intervention is gonna be happening towards them, man. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else is starving, they're gonna be eating, man. You see, like the Lord had promised, man. But you said
want it in the KJV?
Yeah, I get in the I get in the NLT, bro.
Come.
It's but now you said you had something?
No, I was gonna get that for you.
Okay, it's
you got it.
All right, this is Micah. Well, yeah, you can get it in there and I read in the NLT.
Con, you want me to start at 8?
You can get straight to it, bro.
Con, this is
I mean, if you want to start there, you go ahead, bro.
Okay, I'll get 9. This is Micah chapter 7 and 9. I will bear this is it, right? That's
yeah, the point is 10.
Oh,
you
10, okay.
You good though?
Okay, this is Micah chapter 7 and 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me.
You see, that's the mindset of the elect, accountability, man. You see, they're going to have accountability to what they are. We sinned against the Lord, man. So what's happening to us is righteous, man. The Lord is righteous in his doing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bear this indignation, that righteous anger, until the time where the Lord execute judgment, man. Okay, keep going, bro.
Come. It says, and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
The Lord is gonna bring the elect towards the light, man. I'm trying to see if I still got that definition looked up, man, because I had looked up that word light real quick, man. I think I'm saying that right. It says light, but it says, I'm gonna go down to H. It says light of prosperity. When you go to that word prosperity, look it up real quick, man. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up in the Google. Slock it 1 second. All right, so that word prosperity. All right, it says the state of being prosperous. It says wealth, success. It says ease. It says comfort, security.
Yeah.
You see, the Lord is gonna bring us forth towards to security, man. It says milk and honey. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Milk and honey, what you relate that to? The land, man.
Yep.
The kingdom, bro. You see? But that's the Lord is gonna bring the elect through that, man, onto that prosperity, man. You see? Keep going, bro.
It says,
This is the point in verse 10.
verse 10, then she, that is my enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Because a lot of the 2/3 are made up of women, man.
Yeah.
Because there's more women on the planet Earth than there are men. You see, you still got men in that bunch, but a majority are these women, man. And you can see why, because they have taken on the ways of this westernized society to truly think they hate the Lord, man. When you tell a woman that she's supposed to be submissive to her husband, she's supposed to be doing this. You know, a man can have more than one woman. Boy, they piss the fuck out, man. They cussing you out. Not knowing that they ain't fighting against you, they fighting against the Lord.
Yep.
And as the scriptures say, man, if you try to fight against the Lord, that's a fight you can, like it says in the book of Acts, man. You see, if it's of the Lord, you can't overthrow it. You see, which these women are not going to be able to overthrow it, man, because the Lord is coming back to establish that. You see, and he's doing it via the prophets, and he's doing it via this red pill movement. You see, the Lord is putting that energy of masculinity back into the earth, man. You see, but on the contrary, Esau is doing that, lifting up the woman. You see, and the Lord is coming back to what? Lift up the man. You see?
Didn't it say it in that article too?
Yeah, about the woman.
Yeah.
Yep. Empowering of the woman, man. That's a whole part of it, and that throws off the whole fucking balance, man. You see? That's why the scriptures say the earth is out of course, man.
Man, yeah, cause like, bro, like these testosterone pill blockers. At the end of the day, bro, like these puberty blockers, testosterone pill blockers. This goes far beyond, right? Esau wanting you to feel secure in your own skin.
Yeah.
No, this is an attack on manhood, bro. And ultimately, when you attack manhood, this is him trying to attack Yahweh Shema Shah, because he's the ultimate man. He's the man of war. You see, Yahweh Shah's spirit is a masculine, you know, warlike energy, man. That's what Esau is attacking, man. So all this weird ass shit going on, man. Like women on women, men with men, bro. Like you know, because me and the brothers we was just going into it. About the Agenda 2030. One of their plans of Agenda 2030, it literally says it. If you just look at the website, it says it's to uplift the empowerment of women.
Let me see if I can find it, bro.
What was it? That second article I had sent you.
Was the second one?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me go to it, bro. We can bring that point out.
It was somewhere like kind of right in the middle. Yeah, here you go. There's strong emphasis.
What's that, the agenda of 2020?
Yep, it's on that first paragraph.
Okay, first paragraph?
Yep.
Okay, okay. You want me to read from the top then?
Yeah, you can. Yep.
Okay, this is another article from let me see. From Council of Europe portal. It says the UN Agenda 2030. It says,
and this is something that they trying to speed up. We just got an article. They trying to speed up Agenda 2030. You got it, brother.
It says the 2030 Agenda of Sustainable Development was launched by a UN summit in New York on 27 September 2015. So back in 2015, from September the 25th through the 27th of 2015, man. It says, and it was aimed at ending poverty in all its forms. You want to make that point?
Yeah, and that aim at ending poverty is not because Esau, he has a soft spot in his heart for the poor. Because if that's the case, hey, all these homeless people that we see on the streets and under the bridges, they would have been taken care of, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, instead of giving all this money to these worthless ass athletes, you know, and these actors, entertainers, no, you would have fed the poor. But the way in his mind of ending poverty is to kill them, man. As it says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, there's a generation, right, and whose mouth is as knives and whose jaw teeth is as swords to devour the poor off the earth. That's Esau's plan to eliminate poverty, is to eliminate the poor itself, man. And that comes in the form of the N to the W to the O, right? This great purging that he wants to commence upon the planet Earth. But you got it, brother.
All right, it says the UN 2020, the 2030 agenda. It says a world of universal respect for human rights and human dignity. It's the rule of law, justice, equality, and non-discrimination.
It says the rule of law and justice. That's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. For their law is the law of justice, man. You see, this man, he justifies everything by that wicked mouth that he has in the form of his legislations and laws. You see, but he does it under the guise of living peaceable. You see, he does it under the guise of peace and safety. You know, under the welfare and the best regards of humanity. This is why he's known as the devil. The brother got that word devil. It means it's diablos, which means deceiver. So you can't expect the devil to just be out front with you like, yeah, I plan to kill all y'all. You know, no, he's going to deceive you. He's going to say, no, I care about you. You know, this is why Sirach 12:10 says, never trust your enemies, man. You see, because he has not changed. But you got it, brother.
It says it is grounded in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and international human rights treaties, and emphasizes the responsibility of all states to respect, protect, and promote human rights. It says there is a strong emphasis on the empowerment of women.
Woo! See? Can you read that part again?
It says there is a strong emphasis on the empowerment of women.
See? So in this Agenda 2030, right, their goal is to empower women even more. You see? As if these bastards ain't got it now. You know, like, like they could walk on the beach with their titties out. They got OnlyFans, you know, like they could commit adultery and not get taken to court. You know, like the justice system works in their favor, man. They already get child support. You see, everything works in it. So if their goal for Agenda 2030 is to uplift women even more, I would hate to live in that world, bro. I don't want to be here,
man.
So Yahweh Shah, Baba Shah, you know. So yeah, this is why scriptures tell us to hasten the day.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
It says there is a strong emphasis on the empowerment of women and of vulnerable groups such as children, young people, persons of disability, old persons, refugees, internal displaced persons, and immigrants.
But you see, the men are totally out of the equation. Men are nowhere to be found. Esau gay, bro.
Yeah, that nigga gay, dog. You know?
Men is nowhere in that equation to try to fix. You see, try to, you know, help.
Because he's no, make your point though.
Nah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, bro. Like, bro, it's all about women. It's all about uplifting the weak things in this society, man. Which that's not the case with Yahweh Bashma Shah. This is all about, this is a patriarchy. You know, when you're dealing with Yahweh Shema Shah in these scriptures, man. It's all about forwarding the man's purpose, the man's enterprise. You got it.
Esau know that man can fight back. You see? We all out of all this list, it says women, vulnerable groups such as children, young people, persons of disability, old persons. You see? They can't, what the fuck can they do?
Right.
You see? And also Esau knows that the man is the one who carries the lineage, man. You see? Esau wants to totally do away with everything the way of the Lord, man. That's why going back to Revelations, when you read in Revelations 13, it goes down to the where our Lord, Revelation 11, where our Lord was crucified. You see, exiting out the way of the Lord in this place, man. Spiritual Sodom in Egypt. Revelations 13, when it goes down to the Chazah stigma, man, that 666. That Shah is an X, man. You see, exiting out the way of the Lord, man. Okay, that Zah setting up the rod of Asclepius, man. You see, it's taking the new medicine through his technology, man. You see, and that stigma is that stick, man. He gonna poke your ass, man. You see, setting up his way, man. And that's why it says in 2 Thessalonians, man, he with all deceivableness, man. You see, with them lying wonders, that's how he gonna get these people to willingly accept his way that's coming, man, that he's trying to bring forth.
Yeah, that's him binding the strong man even more,
bro.
That's it, because that's how you conquer a nation. You know, because like it's even in our law. When you read the book of Numbers, I want to say like chapter 20, right? When we go out to war, right? How we got to kill all the males, but we can save the women as long as they're virgins. We don't want no polluted ass women. You can save the women as long as they're virgins, you know. All right. So that's what you do when you conquer a nation. You do away with the men. You do away with all, their strongholds, and you take the weak things for your possession. So that's all Esau doing, man. This is him trying to solidify that digital enslavery, man. That digital enslavement. Making sure I got these men just out of the equation. They're either gay, or they're in jail, or I killed them off. I pump all this estrogen in their food. Now they can't fight back. You see, and now I've empowered their women even more.
Or if the man if his man that is there, they accept their way. They're effeminate. You know what I'm saying? They accept that way of Esau. Because you got these niggas that's fighting, but man, you can't say nothing about the woman. You see? Man. This is the type of niggas Esau want, man. You see?
Yeah. So yeah, man. This is why scripture says in Revelation chapter 14, it says for the harvest is ripe. The harvest is ripe, man. These angels, they're about to come and reap and get busy upon this place, man. With the harvest being who? The people, man. The Lord let the wheat and the tares grow up together. And everything, hey, the harvest is here, man. We got the laborers out here in the vineyard every day, right? Laboring and toiling in the field, starting with our apostles and elders and us brothers, man. You see? But these people, they're ripe for the harvest, man. You got it, brother.
Going back into the article, man, it says, never mind that in a world free of carbon, no plant life will be able to sustain itself, and famine will claim the lives of millions.
Man.
It says there will be a life-saving V or jab for literally every form of sickness. It says, and there will be plenty of that as people submit to the demands that they replace their natural human immune systems with a man-made one powered by synthetic mRNA that takes over one's body and completely changes its DNA.
Wow.
That's
Revelation chapter 18 when it speaks about how Babylon, how she's deceived all the nations with her pharmakia, man.
Bro, this is Esau saying, bro, everything that we're reading is Esau saying, I am.
Yeah.
Sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. You see? Doing away with all this shit is just set up for Esau to grip power, bro. It's nothing, in Esau's new world, nothing will be natural. Everything will be artificial, man. You see, something he created. He wants to completely do away. That's why he got GMOs. That's why he coming with his lab-grown meat. You see? He's trying to totally do away with everything that the Lord created, saying that cows are bad. Nigga, the Lord, when Elohim created everything in the beginning, they said, what? It is good.
Yeah.
You see? But here Esau comes saying, no, it's not good. I got a better way.
Putting face masks on cows.
Yeah, man. Putting holes in the fucking side of them. This man needs to be taken out of power, man. You see? He's totally trying to do away with everything that the Lord created and set set up his own world, man. He's trying to create his own Genesis, man. In the beginning, I made I did this, man. That's Esau saying that he is, man.
Yep.
But bro, you said you got something?
Con. This is Revelation chapter 18 and 23. It says, and this is concerning Babylon the Great, which is America. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee. What does that mean? Because pretty much a candle symbolizes, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, enlightenment, right? So when it says the light of a candle shall no more shine at all in thee, that's the Lord taking the wisdom out of this place. It says, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. He's taking away all rejoicing. He says, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth. These other nations that America does business with, it says, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And that's the point I want to go into, right? Because on that article it said that it has a jab, or it has a solution for every sickness, right? Right. So and you go into that word sorceries. In the Greek, it's Strong's G 5331, pharmakia. The use or the administering of drugs, poisoning.
Poison, bro. You see, that's why these different medications that our people on now, high blood pressure, they all got side effects, man. It's just poisoning your ass, man. He'll give you a prescription for your kidney, and it'll fuck up something else in your body. Then you got to get something for the fucked up thing that he gave you. Like, it's fucking confusion, bro.
Yeah. Physician of no value.
Yep. And that all go back to, like I said, that Zah, and that stigma, man. That Zah going into the rod of Asclepius, man. That Greek god of healing and medicine, man. You see, Esau is trying to set up his own way of healing, man. When, like the scriptures say, the Lord created medicines of the earth, man.
Right.
You see, a lot of these different diseases and stuff that our people got now can be fixed just by simply change of diet, man. A simple change of diet, bro. You see.
And prayer.
Yep, and prayer. But I'm gonna read this part again, bro. It says, well, I started at the top. It says, never mind that in a world free of carbon, no plant life will be able to sustain itself, and famine will claim the lives of millions. It says there will be a life-saving jab for literally every form of sickness, and there will be plenty of that. As people submit to demands, it says they will replace their natural human immune systems with a man-made one powered by synthetic mRNA that takes over one's body and completely changes its DNA. It says you're no longer human, you're transhuman. You see? It says meaning you are transitioning or evolving into a higher form of life that is part human and part machine. Transhumanism, man. You see? That's why Yahweh Shah said for the elect days, those days gonna be shortened, because if you want, it won't be no flesh left, man. And flesh is something that the Lord created. You see? And with these different jabs and this mRNA and these nanoparticles that he's putting in these jabs, man, it's changing your DNA. It's changing you from what the Lord, from flesh, man, into what this GMO, a synthetic, an altered, you know what I'm saying, form of what the Lord created, man. You're no longer gonna be the Lord's creation. You're gonna be Esau's creation, man. Yeah. You see?
Yeah, that's what the serpent pretty much tried to promise Eve with. Is a higher state of existence, apart from that natural order that Yahweh Bashma Shai has ordained for her, man. You see? When in these times, you're going to have the 2/3 and not going to learn that lesson from what happened in the garden. But on the contrary, wise, the elect, we're like, nah, man, we ain't staying up on the one that smote us. We're gonna trust in Yahweh Bashma Shai.
That's right.
We're going to abstain from the serpent. We're not going to eat of the serpent's fruit no more, man. Because we've seen what that's produced. Nothing but death and chaos, man.
That's right.
Got it, brother.
Bro, it says humans will finally be able to direct their own evolution through advances in technology, says Schwab, chief advisor, the Israeli historian, Professor Yuval Noah Harari, man. But that's what Esau wants, man. He wants to direct. He wants to change the bounds, like the brother said earlier, man. The Lord got a bounds that Esau can't pass, man. And Esau wants to take that in his own hands, man. Now I don't have to. The Lord, I'm gonna do it myself. The Lord, you know what I'm saying? I can go past what the Lord has said. That's what Esau is claiming, bro. That's why he boasting in this shit, man. You see, saying I am. You know what I'm saying? Or that's this is it, bro. Now people really think that this man is a friend, and he really has them in he really cares about them, bro.
Yeah.
Listen to this article, bro. This nigga is diabolical, bro. This nigga is a fucking supervillain, bro. You know?
I got one last one. This Sirach 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his head.
To pretend to help, just like you said with the alphabet shit, bro. Like you said, bro, Esau don't care. He don't want you to. He don't give a fuck about you feeling comfortable in your skin. Nigga, that's a part of depopulation.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, kill yourself. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, bro. With the jabs, all that shit, bro.
Yeah, just like another one when he gave these women's rights, you know, like around, you know, the human rights or the civil rights movement, you know, and then also shortly after that he gave these women, you know, rights. Now they could start working. They ain't got to stay home no more. He didn't do that because he cared about the freedom and liberty of women. He did that because it's more lucrative for him. Because the more people that's working in his society, that's more people he can tax. Because before that, if it was just men just working, right, he just can only tax men.
Yeah. Yep.
He can't tax nobody who ain't making money. So he's like, no, I'm gonna tax you women too.
More money.
So it ain't because he ain't letting you get your little fake ass degrees in college because he wants you to be educated. He wants you plugged in his matrix, man. Because when you plugged in his matrix, that's like you giving energy to his battery pack. You charging this nigga up, man. Instead of charging your own household, charging your own man up.
That's right.
You charging the serpent up. You got it, brother. Yeah, so yeah, man, we was just touching into that, you know. Once again, just you know, feeding the flock with current things that's happening. That's what should be up on our minds. Things that's happening and what's going to continue to come to pass, you know. And that's why we should be occupied in prophecy, meditate upon what's it saying? Sirach chapter 18. It says, think upon the day of wrath, man. This is where our mind should be at. This is how we stay sober-minded. Don't get sucked back into the cares of this life, man.
That's right.
You know, so with that, man, we hope you Akim and Aqua for edified. Till next time, I'm going to give all praise, honor, glory unto
Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to our apostle, Elder Great Millstone, DTA, Abba Babal, Kwame Sharala, Shalom.
Shalom.